So when you have your commas, make sure that there's a reason they're there. So we went over this a minute ago. You looked at this and said, this is not a complete sentence. So this is what we'd call a dependent clause. It means by itself does not make sense. It depends on something else to make it complete. This part, is this a sentence all by itself?
No.
Technically it is. It wouldn't make sense, but you could walk up to someone and say, there are some necessary precautions, right, to getting your out. So this would be an independent clause. Now, you take the independent clause and combine it with a dependent clause. You need a comma to do that in this case. Same thing here, although the rabbits may look cute and cuddly, we're waiting for something else. You then finish it with a dependent or independent clause. Some can be little demons. Right? So this right here is your dependent clause. It's an introduction to the sentence. This is the independent clause. It makes it the rest of the sentence. The other time you can connect with a comma is as you've done here. Most rabbits are cuddly and sweet. Is that a complete sentence? Yeah, absolutely. They can bite and scratch if they are threatened. Is that a complete sentence? Yeah, absolutely. Now you combine them with a conjunction, but because you're saying, although this first part's true, this second part is also true. And so because you combine those with a conjunction and they're both complete sentences, you put a comma there. All right? When you get a rabbit, be careful. Again, when you get a rabbit, is that a complete sentence? No. Is be careful? Yes. Be careful. I can say that, and you're not going, wait, what? Be what? I didn't get the rest of your sentence. All right? So as you go through your piece, looking at commas and intentionally making sure it makes sense that you have them there is what I want you to start doing. Those are two options, and of course the third option with comma is when you're listing in a series, which you know, anything 3 or more in a series. You're going to go through the rest of this piece and look for those commas, and if it makes sense. Rabbits need lots of space because they are very energetic. You have two independent clauses combined with a conjunction. You have a comma there. It makes sense. All right, so again, reminder, 3 times you use a comma. When you're combining an independent clause and a dependent clause, you use a comma. That's right here. If you're using two independent clauses and you're using a conjunction to combine them, like right here, you would use a comma. And then, of course, when you're listing 3 or more in a series. All right?